Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. I'm an elder law and probate attorney in New York. Yesterday, I started out this video saying, hey, things happen in bunches. And then I went on to tell you a story about a father that gave his property, transferred his property into the name of his two adult children. And that was a cautionary tale, right? And a bad result for that individual. The reason I said bunches is because I had a second consult yesterday concerning a similar but different event. And what happened was, in this other example, there is a scenario where a person is being sued by her uncle to pull back property. Right, so really, and as with many of these cases, there's a difficult and complicated fact pattern. So it may come down to money and greed and uncertainty and right, all of the human emotions that you could expect and understand. But the fact pattern involves something along the lines of, there was a family home, and there were several siblings on the home. This is many years ago, like 1988, 1990, right? A long time ago, right? So we're in 2020. So we have 30 years that have gone by, and two of the three siblings were removed. And in the recesses of time, we can't really determine if money was given or why siblings were taken off of the deed. Now, I'm being contacted and I communicated with the adult child of the person that remained with the deed. So her uncle and another family member are now suing her and saying, give us back the house. And the position, our position is going to be, my father has owned that property for 30 years. I've inherited the property. You're not entitled to it. And so really that's in the area of constructive trust. As I understand it, one of the siblings said, I came off the deed because I was going to be getting married and I didn't want that to be part of my estate. I don't know if that's a good reason, but that's his stated reason. The other person that came off, apparently they say it was in advance of a divorce, right? These might have been the reasons why they came off, maybe. I don't know, it happened 30 years ago. But really those don't seem like reasons based on any fantastic motivations. It sounds like they were trying to defraud other people. I don't know. And I'm not going to be a party to that. And I'm not going to let my client be a party to that. So we're going to fight against that case because those siblings, after 30 years, are not entitled to this property. So if you have a litigation or a scenario or a situation or a thing that you'd like to speak about, please reach out to me.
Next, I will be telling a cautionary tale.
I was recommended to someone, an attorney colleague of a friend of mine, recommending me to help a person that she knows that what he had done is, in an effort, an older married gentleman, in an effort to get his wife Medicaid nursing home coverage. I don't know, he didn't speak to me. I don't know if he spoke to an attorney or an elder law attorney about this. He took the deed out of his name, out of his wife's name, and gave it to his two adult children. Apparently the wife is now in the nursing home, and it's been some time. This was not the home that he and his wife lived in. It was I guess an extra investment property. Now, his adult children are upset with him. What happened is the gentleman got a girlfriend. His children rented out the property and are taking the rental income, and they're not sharing it with the father. Now, I can attack this from a couple of different ways. First of all, he perhaps did not need to take that property out of his name or his wife's name. Maybe it did have to be taken out. I don't know the circumstances of the house and the value and all of the asset and the categories. However, that property should not have gone into the children's name without some protective measures, right? Retain a life estate, put it into a trust, have some kind of control. Now, I don't know if the house was taken out of his name and his wife's name to defraud a nursing home. Maybe it was done a number of years before a nursing home was even needed, right? I could give away everything that I own today, and 20 years from now, need a nursing home, and that would be fine. So I don't know the circumstances, but I do know that when you give a property to your children, you're subject to their blended family, their divorce, their potential litigation, a possible bankruptcy, lawsuits, and their whims. Dad got a girlfriend and they don't like it. It's a problem, right? Speak to me before you transfer any property. Please. FrankBrunoLaw.com. FrankBrunoLaw.com. Thank you so much. Be well.